What is up, FIFA faithful? Bearhamms here, and welcome to episode 8 of my Forward Madison Create a Club career mode. And before we get into the games today, we have to do some explaining. So you're going to see on the board here that there's been games simulated. They are the final 3 games of this regular season. We did beat Houston Dynamo. We did defeat DC United. And then at the end, we did draw to Montreal. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because we were going to make the playoffs regardless. No use playing those final 3 games of the season. Let's get straight into the playoffs. And I was going to start out the episode playing the DC United game, and I did, but I had my mic on mute. And you know what? It was probably for the better, because after 90 minutes, there was no scoring. So we had to go to extra time, still no scoring. Then we went to penalty kicks. Eventually, we did win. We went on to the next round. I am pleased that we've already achieved 2 of the 3 tasks given by the board, and technically we've already achieved that second one because Bishop's played most of the season, along with some other guys. But now, get ourselves into this quarterfinal. Hopefully we can move to the semifinal. We take on New England. There is a part of me that is a little happy that the audio did not work for that first game against DC United, and that is because the first 90 minutes were incredibly boring. The only bit that was interesting was that penalty kick spot. I mean, there were only maybe 2 shots that hit the post from New England. Other than that, we did not have a decent shot on goal. Yes, we are playing at Gillette Stadium. I don't know how long this will be the stadium for the Revolution. Might be for a while. There's a nice pass here. Kleinheisler sells that through. PUKKI shoots and scores. A great start to the game right at the quarter-hour mark. It is Teemu Pukki, our key designated player, getting the pass from Kleinheisler. We are shocking the world right now here in Boston. Foxborough, excuse me, just to be a little more exact. Oh, that's nice through ball to Buksa. Buksa shoots and will score. Equalizer 15 minutes after Pukki's goal. Wow, Bishop wide open. Chance to get something going here as he does see a run by Kleinheisler, who is onside. The Hungarian gets past one defender, cuts back, finds Pukki. Pukki curls it and scores. This is the reason why we brought him in. Teemu Pukki already with a brace just before halftime. We've gotten the league back once again. Also, that is Kleinheisler's second assist of the evening. The Pukki-Kleinheisler partnership working quite well. This little pass through Lam. We'll get it, but that will do it for the end of the half. It is a Pukki party here in Foxborough. 2 goals for the Finn as we head to the tunnel with the 1-goal advantage. We'll just have to kill time here, or just whip it deep to Finlay. Finlay does get a cross in, looking for Villalba. Villalba won't get there. And that'll do it. We have secured a spot into the Eastern Conference Finals. Crazy to think, we're just 90 minutes away from the MLS Cup Final. But first, we got to get past Orlando City. I have to say, this doesn't make sense. We should have had all home games for this playoff. Like, we're the 2nd seed. I don't get why a team like Orlando is the one hosting this playoff game. Like, why are we going down to Florida when it should be up in Madison? Nice pick. Get something back from this. Kugler out wide. Does get across and looking for Pukki. Does get his head to it. Oh, and it's going to trickle in. The Pukki party continues. This time, packs up and travels to Orlando. The Finn once again getting the scoring started. So we'll go back to the team in purple. Daryl DK still with Orlando after 2 seasons. I expect him to be going to Europe soon. I hope he does. I hope he doesn't get stuck in Orlando, because it kind of seems like that's the case. I honestly wish Barnsley would have just paid up. Would love to see him kill it in the championship, though they haven't been doing so hot as there's a shot and there's a goal. Wow, just immediately after we score, it is Pereira for Orlando equalizing. Well, there was a call, but we just let things play out. There's a shot distance. Oh, nice try by Lam. Oh, shoot, didn't want to do that. Or maybe I did. Pukki shoots. Oh, No way. No way did that work. I pressed the X button too many times. It just slinks right to PUKKI, and the Finn gets his second straight brace of this playoffs. How did that just slink in? That makes little to no sense, but then again, I'm playing FIFA. Chance here for Juan. Back to DK. Ron's going to find Pato. A great save by Jackson. Low cross. Able to find Villalba. Villalba just going to launch one. Finlay might be onside. He is onside. Ethan Finlay takes the shot and scores. And that will do it. We have punched our ticket into this MLS Cup final. A brilliant pass from Villalba, who gets his second assist on the evening. As it is the Minnesota boy, Wisconsin bred Ethan Finlay with the goal. We'll just launch it, but it will almost find Finlay. Now we just get to watch the time just bleed out here for Orlando City at Exploria Stadium. Because whatever they do now, it's not going to be enough. Ruan in the corner. Centers that through to Vandervader. There's a shot. There's a goal by Pato. They're going to pick up the ball. But as soon as we kick it on the kickoff, this game is done. I did not expect this whatsoever. We're off to the MLS Cup final. Teemu Pukki, what a man. How fitting is this one? Forward Madison are going to play the team that is actually in the MLS Cup this weekend in Portland Timbers. This might be it. If we do win this, we win the MLS Cup, I think the series is done. We've achieved everything that we can in American sports. The highest trophy for an American team in soccer is this MLS Cup. But we have to take on Portland. For sure, this will be the last game for a lot of players, for Stewart and Villalba, because they'll be retiring, and a bunch of other players too, since they only have a month left on their contract. Already a shot and a goal for Portland. Defense was a little wonky there. Kubler got caught out of position. First goal goes to the visitors. Chance for Lam. Maybe a chance for Machachers. He'll take it. Oh, and he scores! What an absolute golazo by Zinedine Machach. The man that we brought in from Napoli. A man with no team. He's finding his home right here at Breese Stevens. What an absolute rocket. Give us the equalizing goal. Now this will probably be the concluding chance. Is he onside? Oh man, Mora is onside. This could be a lot more dangerous than I thought here. Bishop will hit it up. Find Villalba. Villalba just hoofs it over, and that will do it for the opening half. They do score the early goal, but it's Zinedine Machach. I'm still confused as to how that went in. Now Mora. Oh, that's a good pass through. Chance for a shot. They're going to go near post and score. That was odd. I don't understand why one of our defenders kept... we're going to look at a replay here. What Bishop is doing here makes absolutely no sense. He's supposed to hold the line here, but when he's running, he's keeping Bonilla onside. Then as we get to this point, Bonilla's onside and in. And that was all because of Bishop. That is easily the worst piece of defending I have seen so far in this save. And that is saying a lot, considering last year we gave up the most goals in the league. I'd probably say in all of FIFA 22 and maybe all of FIFA 22 and 21. Don't want to get too hyperbolic here, though. That is going to hurt. Center through, shot, another goal. Another near post goal by the Timbers. Wow. That was quick. And that was Mora once again. That is a hat trick for Felipe Mora. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Good grief. And that'll do it. Portland are the champions. That's what I predict for this weekend, the MLS Cup. I think they are going to beat New York City FC, especially when they're at home at Providence Park, one of the best stadiums in MLS. But, well, we got to talk about this game. I don't really want to, as they destroyed us 4-1 on our own turf. Since this episode is going longer than I thought, we're going to quickly go through stats and such. First, we'll go through the player awards. Player of the tournament was Drussi from Austin FC. Goalkeeper of the tournament was Stuver from Austin FC. Drussi with the Golden Boot. And then team of the tournament, we have Villalba and we have Jackson. Wow, what a great way to end his career. Villalba getting on the team of the year, as well as Jackson, who surprisingly, I kind of confused as to why he's there, because there's better goalkeepers, but you know what, kudos to the man. Another nice bit of news, Teemu Pukki getting the player of the month for the month of November, because he went off scoring in the playoffs. Those two braces were pivotal for our MLS Cup run. And now we get to talk about the squad in general. We also have to talk about financials here with the contracts. A lot of players are on their final one. It's kind of stupid with this whole contract issue. I do want to sign Kleinheisler. I do want to sign Pukki back up again. There's a couple players, we're going to let go. Cameron, Stewart, Ray, Shea, and Aruti. I do want to keep Hollingshead as well. He was fantastic at that center back role. And we'll also quickly go through stats here. Now, they're going to be a little odd looking because we don't have Blake Jones or Cohen Stewart, two of our best players since they went off to the Premier League. Teemu Pukki was our best goal scorer, 9 goals in 16 appearances. That's why I want to keep him for next year. Machach, he really showed off. Wow, just 8 goals, 3 assists from all those roles in the midfield. Kleinheisler was great, 6 goals, 7 assists. Villalba in his last season, 3 goals, 5 assists. He was great too. Great defensive from Thomas Lahm. Ethan Finlay was great. Just a lot of these players did fantastic, but we are going to have to say goodbye to a couple of them, which is going to be a bummer, but you know what? Bring on Season 3. Season 3 is going to be interesting. I say it's going to be interesting because look at that transfer budget. $55 million to spend on some talent. Also $349 in a wage budget. I think next year will be the final season. We're just going to show out with the cash. We're going to spend on some quality players, and we'll see what happens from there. So yes, this will be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as you're playing it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. This has Bearhamms, and as always, toodaloo.